Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Modz, and today guys we are going to be doing the Titanic. So we have got issue 35 of the Titanic to do, and all we're really doing today is making the gearbox for the engine room, which should be fun, but we've got some very small cogs and bits and pieces there, and then we're going to test the gearbox after, not with an actual motor because that would be a lot easier. We've actually got to test it with one of the rods that they're supplying in this issue, so this should be a fun little issue too, I think. Quite looking forward to it. So, without further ado, we'll get this done. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so let's get started. So first we need this piece here. This is going to be part of our gearbox housing. We've got some very small sort of rods to put in. So let's make sure we get these in the right place. One in there. One in there. And mirror that image on the other side. So one in there. And one just in there, like so. Okay, next what it's asking for is these 4 gears here, and it wants us to put these on. Now there is no real way to tell the difference the way around because they look absolutely identical, but we'll put these in. Right, so them teeth are engaged, them teeth haven't engaged. Right, okay, and that's exactly what it looks like in the magazine. Okay, so next, what we need to do is, got these 3 cogs here, and they're going to sit in the larger holes. So I've got one here, don't think it matters which way they are sitting. One here, and then one right at the end. I'm just having a look to see if there's a way around these, because they do look identical. I don't think they are directional. Okay, so let's put them in there. Okay, so next is this cog here. That's going in there. Okay. So, and what we're going to do now is we've got to grease these cogs up. So they supplied some grease. And I've also supplied a earbud or cotton bud, so we can apply the grease. Only wants to be in certain areas. Always when I'm doing grease, do the ones that are on pins come out? Yeah, just lightly touch that one there and it was wanting to come out. Come on, go back in. Right, you're going back in whether you like it or not. Right. Finish off this grease. So I'm just making sure that all the cogs have got some grease on them. Nearly used all this now. Funny, because if these are nylon cogs, you shouldn't need greasing, apparently. Well, I don't know. Okay, so mostly now they're all sort of got some grease on. Let's try and find some. Right, so that's all got some grease on. Okay, so I'm just going to move that grease away, because if not, like normal, my fingers have got grease on them. I'll just give them a quick dry with that. Okay, right, so the next step is we need these two tiny cogs here, and one of them, they're both basically going to go in to there, just like that, and then this one sort of goes into there, just like that. Okay, right, so we've got them two small gears on now. I'm just making sure they're on correct. Yes, they are. Next, we need the housing. We're going to basically lock all that in. And then we're to screw this together with 2, 4, 6, 7 CP screws. Now, I am going into plastic, so I don't want to over tighten the screws. Very belt and braces. Helps. Okay, that's 2 in. Oh, come on today. Everything just seems to be slipping and falling off and just not going as it should do. Right. Yeah, very belt and braces with this. 7 screws. After we've done these screws, we will be testing it. Okay, nearly done. 3 more to go. Come on. That's it. It's alright. The screws just don't want to stay on the screwdriver. They do, and when I don't want them to stay on the screwdriver, they stay on the screwdriver. Hey dear. Oh, we had a curry for our tea tonight, and yeah, it was really nice, but it doesn't have to make my nose itchy afterwards. Oh, come on. Every single screw I've had issues. I mean, my hands are shaking, but I shouldn't be nearly every screw having problems. Okay, so we've got all them in now. I'm happy with all them screws. Okay, so moving on to the next page. What it wants us to do is it wants us to get one of the rods. So one of these rods. I don't know if there's a difference. But it wants us to stick the rod into here. And if we turn the thing clockwise, the centre one, which is down here, will move. Even though mine's running, it should be anti-clockwise. Okay, and then anti-clockwise, the centre doesn't move. And that works. Wow. Okay, and that's it for this issue. Issue 35. I'm going to try and do 36 this week so I can catch up. I know some people have received their next shipments of Titanic, so I'm hoping mine comes any day. So that is issue 35 complete. Well guys, that's it for the Titanic today. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I found that really interesting. I'm just wanting to know though, when I did test it, one went one way and then the centre one went a different way. I don't know if that's actually supposed to happen. I really don't. But yeah, I really enjoyed that stage and that step. And yeah, can't wait to get more done. It's nice not to be dealing with fiddly plastic parts and glue. That's all I can say. Anyway, if you like this video, please can you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future issues. But as for always guys, stay safe and bye for now.